Sounds like someone's getting a little feisty with the revolver out there.
Oh, Jesus. Everything all right? Popping off over there.
Sounds like someone had a disagreement of sorts.
Definitely sounds like it. Care to have a drink with us, friend?
I would love one as long as it's free.
Sure, I got one on me. Grab one of these beers here. Come over.
I appreciate it, sir.
Here, hold on.
Well, you weren't
I just
wrong,
meant to
sir.
tackle. I didn't mean to, you know.
It's okay, darling. Kevin's just real sensitive.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Oh, this one don't have the twist on it. Hold on, I'll give you a good one.
No worries. I can. There we go. That's a cold beer as well. Look at that.
Of course, of course.
Brings you up here, sir.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Howdy, ma'am.
Go on, ma'am.
That's Wayne.
So, what is your gentleman's name, if you don't mind me
It
asking?
doesn't look like they're in here.
Well, I'm James Rain. Most people call me Jimmy.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm Toby Duke.
Pleasure to meet you, Jimmy and Toby.
What about Mr. Travis?
I didn't, let's check the hotel.
What's your name?
I don't think I heard the last one.
Sasha.
Sasha. Name's O'Connell Leeway. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Mr. O'Connell.
What brings you up here, Mr. O'Connell?
Oh, business of all sorts.
Of course. You gotta make money, especially after that economy went to shit.
Yes, sir. Especially after this unfortunate recession we found ourselves in.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. Nothing better to do but drink beer and hunt.
I mean, between me and you boys and whoever else I've told already, I'm a gun for hire. So if you ever need someone killed or help in a gunfight, I could very well be your man. For the right price, of course.
Don't say. Well, how much you charging?
Well, $5 if I just ride along and nothing happens. $10 if we get into a shootout. But for every man I kill, it's $25.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all, actually.
Nope.
Plus the shootout cost as well, so it tends to be about $35 if one man, gets killed during the shootout.
I see. You know what happens if you get shot?
Well, then I'm dead. If I survive, though, then I'm alive.
Now, if, for instance, we would get into a shootout and someone would have shoot you and we brought you to the doctor's office so you didn't die, well, did we get a refund?
I mean, did I bring him down before I went down, or did I save anyone's ass? That's the question.
I mean, I guess that's all hypotheticals here. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of it here. So let's lay out the terms and conditions here. So we're saying, all right, so you knocked someone down, but they knocked you down. You guys traded there, and we picked you up and brought you back to the doctors. Does that nullify the kill, or does that still count?
That still counts, because I'll risk my life to join you boys, and I was risked during the fight. Now, fights are tricky. They're hard to predict and understand what might happen during one.
That's true. Can't argue with that logic.
I would call it insurance, I guess, for my life and my liability to join you in your endeavors. Who knows? You might go going up against God himself, and I have no idea.
Shit, that's sure as hell not. I mean, to be honest with you, I think the only person that we're scared of around here is that Anna Mayfield girl. She's got a little sweet nothings for Toby over here. She be acting mighty strange.
Yeah, she might just fucking slit her throats in her sleep if she thinks that.
Just met her. She would've-
I mean, if she's pretty, you could always put a bag over her head to shut her up.
Yeah, you should tell her that, Toby.
I don't think I will. I don't want to see what happened.
You could bring the wrath of her sister on you, too.
Encourage her behavior.
I accidentally tackled her to the ground. I tripped over some stuff, and he just turned right around and shot some poor boy's horse.
Yeah, that was mighty strange.
Well, she sounds like she has a real short temper then.
Well, temper is...
This is completely psychotic.
I think she's got a little screws loose up top.
Actually, speaking of, she's down there fighting her sister, it looks like.
Oh, thank God. Hopefully she knocks her sister out.
That's
Now, is the
good.
blonde one the crazy one, or is it the short one in the red dress?
The
I
short,
got knocked out then.
Oh,
the
damn it.
short and stubby one.
I mean, they're both kind of crazy, to be honest with you.
Well, one is a hell of a lot worse than that. One just
So-
seems to be a bit entitled.
So Connell, you had any jobs at all? You got any good stories?
Yes, really, actually. Mr. Price, I helped him out with a couple of things as well. Oh, not him himself, but his boys hired me for some work. And we'll say things get very interesting on the road. Shootouts, horses running awry, people trying to shoot you off your horse, things of that sort.
Ghost,
see.
ghost. Just chaos, that's what it sounds like.
Actually, in one of the fights, someone tried to steal my horse, and I shot him off it. Poor son bitch. I have a very recognizable, like, moon kind of gray horse, or had one before the damn Comanche decided they want to shoot it full of arrows.
Jesus.
That'd quite funny. Get shot shoot a man off your own horse.
Never thought I'd hear that in the same sentence.
About them Comanches, I heard they out west somewhere.
They live out there by Blackwater on the Great Plains. They're nasty folk. If you meet one, they're more likely to scalp you than anything else. So be very careful out them parts.
Don't say.
Yes, sirree.
I heard stories about them natives that live up north, and they pretty much they don't take kindly to strangers up there.
Now, what tribe is that one? I heard about that. I heard that they're fairly friendly until you walk into their little home there.
I think that's the Shawnee that lives up there.
Now, I've heard the Shawnee are fairly friendly. Pardon me. I heard they're also quick to kill you as well for walking onto their turf.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell what is their turf and what isn't, because they be saying it down here, over there, up there. It's really seems like circumstance.
The way I see it these days is the natives here have an option. They have two options, technically. The first option is to, join us in this evolving world of ours, industrial and expansive that we have become. Or surely they will perish and be wiped out by the rest of mankind for not being able to assimilate into the way the world is turning to. It's the way I see it, unfortunately.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah, they're a bit behind the
Unfortunately,
times.
Yeah, they have unfortunately lost whatever war they were fighting.
The thing is, I'm not saying I'll be the one to do all the killing, but eventually the state is going to do what the state has done in the past. Kill every single one of them inside the camp one day.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. It's sad and it's cruel, but just the way the world whirls these days.
None of my business.
Have you seen those fancy, I've been to St. Dean a couple times, but they have fancy machines all over the place, electricity everywhere. Industrial smoke. That's the world's future right there.
Yeah, we were actually thinking about opening up a bar down there in Saint Denis.
Well, you might make good money because those rich folk there get real drunk and then you can start charging them $2 extra afterwards.
Ain't bad at all. I didn't even think of that.
Or get them a little bit drunk and then start pouring them water.
There's that as well. Or maybe if you want to save, maybe if you don't want them to find out right away, because some people who are drinkers know when they're drinking water. You mix the vodka with water.
Yeah, like instead of a full shot, you got a half a shot of vodka, half a shot of water. Save us a supply and still charge them extra.
There you go.
Pour a little bit on top, pour it on the rim. But dip the glass in vodka.
Well, that's a nice horse right there. Oh, it knocked his owner over. Look at that. Now, one day I'll be able to afford a horse again. Unfortunately, those damn natives killed mine, so on foot I go.
That's a damn shame.
Well, if you need somewhere to ride, you're more than welcome to take mine. I'll loan it out to you.
Howdy, friends.
Got it.
That sounds like a good idea, but I tell you, I am prone to being hit by trains, supposedly. I borrowed a cart from a friend, and it found itself in front of a train, and it was a one-time thing, I swear.
I believe you. I mean, if it was a multiple time thing, I wouldn't be surprised if you'd be flattened walking down this street.
I don't know if I would be a lucky man or an unlucky man in that situation, because trains are kind of a hard thing to see these days. They're not very common since they're hard to make, and they're only a few by the dozen.
That's true, especially riding through here.
I live in a huge state, so Got a long way to travel.
Now, what do you suppose would happen if two trains were going down on the same track opposite ends?
That sounds like a real mess for the conductor.
Think they plan for those sort of things, or do you think it's just like I'm gonna go this way and see what happens?
I'm probably sure that it's all planned out to avoid that kind of thing. They'd probably be aware of it.
Back here and try.
I ain't never been to train school, whatever the fuck they call it, so I wouldn't know.
Nope. Can't say I haven't either.
Well, sir, if you wouldn't mind, I think we'll head down to Saint Denis for some fancy ladies.
All right. Mr. O'Connor, you have a great night.
Now, which horse is yours I can borrow?
It's the spotted one on your tread ahead of you, next to the yellowish cream horse.
How we doing? Give me that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I'm surely done with your horse here, where would you like me to leave it, good sir?
On the east side of Saint Denis, there's a bar right there. Just park him out there. I'll find him.
That's a good idea, then.
All right, safe travels.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Oh,
Whoa.
good afternoon. Oh, yeah, no, that's always been there. Don't worry about it.
I almost ran right into it. My bad.
Oh, Lord. Hey, sir. Can I help you with anything?
I was just running out the back door here, and the first person I saw. Are you headed to Valentine by any chance?
Hey,
Oh,
hold on.
Alton doesn't know, sir.
No, I'm not sure. Hold on. Hey, Eli, where are we going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I said something, and I said, I'll go get my cart. And then I ran over to get my cart, and then I forgot what we was doing. Where are we going?
Well, I know, but I don't know if I want to say it in front of this fella.
Well, don't worry, but I'll find my own way to Valentine,
nah.
gentlemen. Don't worry about it.
You know, we're not going to Valentine. I just remember what we're doing.
Well, you folks have a lovely trip then. I hope it's not too dangerous, of course. Unless, hey, this might be crazy, but I'm actually a hired gun if you need something for help in the kind of dangerous way of things, you know.
Oh, I'm not much for security, but I appreciate the officer.
No worries then. Well, you enjoy your ride, gentlemen. Have a good one.
Yeah, I find that the more guns you have around you, the more likely you are to get threatened by guns.
Well, sometimes it's about having the one rack gun. Well, to each their own then.
Oh,
Have a lovely
now,
trip.
would you care for a drink before we go?
I would love a drink. Never say no.
All right. All right then.
I'll just hang my coat up real quick.
I guess, yeah.
Evening.
You need someone to sort you out, honey.
Oh, another time, lady. Looks like your friend is about to be prime target.
Right now, for anything in particular, no.
All right. You know the way we pay ourselves. You just tell me when you need money and I'll get it to you. All right, sir. Now we're selling some beer. We got some bourbon. We got some, we got some mushroom stew if you're interested. It's going to run you, it's going to be a good dollar. A good $20 stay, but my Lord, this is worth it.
Oh, so I thought you were offering me a drink when you said go inside for a drink.
I run this bar, sir.
Ah. Well, I already had one drink in my pack here. Let me liquor up a bit to see if I wet my tongue.
Are you bringing drink from home to a bar?
I always have drink on me from every time I go to.
Whenever you go to a bar?
Saloons, taverns, there's no sign that says no drink on the inside. No other saloon owner has given me any hassle whatsoever either, sir. But if I drink my own drinks, put it this way, I'm a step closer to drinking your drinks and becoming more intoxicated, more likely to buy more drinks. Wouldn't that be a good thing for yourself, sir?
You got yourself a good point there, but, sir, may I interest you in a Hayworth brand beer from the LeCay Brewery down there in LeCay, Lemoyne, New Alexandria, America.
I'll have a beer from Lemoyne then.
All right. That's going to run you 2 cigarettes or 3 pieces of gold.
No, I don't have. Wait, I might have a cigarette. Let me see here. I don't have gold either. All cigarettes. That's it's an interesting price there for that.
Well, isn't that some luck, you see? Because I sell both cigarettes and gold, sir, for money.
But don't you sell gold for money? So why would I buy gold if I would to sell my gold anyways?
Well, you buy the gold from me, and you buy whatever I sell you with the gold that you just bought from me, you see.
Oh.
Or cigarettes. Cigarettes is probably it's a lower denomination.
Oh, Mr. Barton, you wouldn't happen trying to scam me into a bad deal here, would you?
No. I would never.
You would never do that. Yeah, I mean, your coon hat says that you wouldn't either. I think you seem like a
raccoon, sir. May I interject, sir? This is a Norwegian snow fox, sir.
Norwegian snow fox. Never heard of them before.
Oh well, sir. You can tell on Canada this the only animal in the world with a striped penis.
Now, aren't those worth 2 gold and 3 cigarettes as well? I assume.
No. They are worth a whole lot. But this right here, this is a family heirloom. No, I can't. I can't sell you this for any price, really.
I know worries. I was merely joking about it because I thought it was interesting.
Oh yes. Now I'll sell you a cigarette for $1.15. No, $1.50, and I'll sell you a 10-pack for $15.
What do you think about that?
Hold on. Did I say 15? I meant 14.
$14. I mean, my wallet is a fickle thing, I tell you. Sometimes I can't even will myself to open it. Just knowing that my money might fly out at some barren roads.
Oh, yes. Now, if you give me $3 right now, I'll give you 2 cigarettes, and you spend that on whatever you want.
Now, sir, I know smoking is a very popular thing these days, but fortunately enough, could you believe that I don't smoke a single cigarette?
In your life?
Oh, there was a couple times when I was a young lad, of course, but that's never really my thing.
Well, let me tell you, it's good for you.
Is that so? What are the health benefits then, good sir?
A long, healthy life. How about that?
But beer does that as well, I heard.
Oh, yeah, beer, cigarettes, and also some of that whiskey. Are you interested in some of that whiskey?
Whiskey. I do enjoy a good shot of whiskey, but it seems like sometimes...
Well, that's going to run you 4 cigarettes or 6 pieces of gold.
Let me go to the bank real quick and see if I have that.
Also, I'm running a special right now. I call it Buy 3, Get Shitface, and that also entitles you to a free song.
A free song now, is that the case?
Oh, yes, I play the guitar, the banjo, the piano, and whatever you want, sir.
Let me ride down to the bank real quick and get my spending money. One second.
For sure.
Good evening, sir.
It's running a lot. I have $2 left to my name on this character.
I like whiskey that burns like I do below.
Oh, jeez.
They're back. Check the bank.
How you doing down there, Jimmy? Good to see you again.
How are you now?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, not so bad. The rain here. So raining here.
It's pouring rain.
Beer. Can I get you one?
I would love a drink. I would not say no to a free drink.
Excellent. Alright, well, no one here.
You're a little quiet today, by the way.
What's that?
I said you're a wee bit quiet today.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry, I was using my my low voice a little.
No worries.
Has some discreet things to take care of. You know what I mean.
No worries. The world's a busy place. I understand that.
All right, one beer.
Well,
How's
Jimmy,
work?
work has been good. Pays well, but it is dangerous stuff out there. I tell you for sure.
Yeah? Any trouble?
Not that I can't handle, at least. Trouble for other folks, I believe, though.
Oh yeah. So it's a real shame we never actually got any trouble that day I hired you.
No worries. Sometimes how it goes. The wrongdoers are hard to find.
It's my employer up there, by the way, Mr. Price.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Price. I've met you the other day, I believe, or some other things.
Oh, yeah, we had a nice long chat.
Yes, sir, we did. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing fantastic. Never been better.
Well, that's a pleasure to hear, then.
Hired this guy as protection when the craze were on us. Good guy. Handy with a gun.
You said you hired him?
Oh yeah, just for a short contract to help me out, because there was no one around, you know, and the craze were looking for me, I think. I was a little bit paranoid, to be honest.
really?
I was shaken up, yeah. It was right after the incident with Lenny being dragged through the mud by the craze, so I was a little jittery, you know. I didn't want me to be next, and, well, yeah. So I hired this man to, you know, give me a bit of protection for a short while. He was very kind, very efficient.
Taking out private contracts under
Well,
the
I
business name.
no,
That's
no, no.
interesting, Jim.
I didn't.
Hey,
It was between me and
It's
him,
good
to be
it was
sure,
part
sir.
of- yeah.
Oh, it's good to know. It's good to know what's
It was
going
just-
on with my business behind my back.
It wasn't for the civil security. It was for my personal self.
Everything you do is for the civil security now, Jimmy. That's what you got to realize.
All right. Well, I paid for it with my own money. It wasn't company money. Wouldn't do that to you, boss.
All your money comes from the company, so it is the company money, Jimmy.
Well, I do a bit of hunting on the side as well.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Mr. Price, if you don't mind me asking, by a chance, are you looking for any new hires, by the way?
Well, not at the moment, because, we got quite a few boys working with us now. And, we're just getting started. We've only been around, how long now, Jimmy?
I don't know, a week and a half?
Week and a half, yeah. So, we're rolling, but we haven't opened up applications quite yet.
Well, if you ever need a gun and you're running out of bullets, I'm surely around then, unless I get killed in an unfortunate accident, which is likely for everybody these days. Hard world we live in. Dangerous times.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Only the strongest survive.
Yes, sir, I can agree with that as well.
Like your mustache there.
Well, thank you very much, sir. And you have a very nice one as well. Very strong.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, what brought you to start this little thing you got going here?
Civil Security Service.
Civil security, sir.
Yeah, well, we witnessed what was going on in town. It had been going on for a long time. People not abiding by the law, running wild, not being dealt with by the sheriff's department because they got their hands full with whatever the hell else they do. And we got sick of it. I eventually got, roughed up down in Rhodes for no reason. People telling me to stay out of there. And, came back to Valentine. These boys were here. We gathered up, formed a posse, went back to Rhodes and took care of it.
Well, sounds like you're making a real difference then, sir.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We decided to form up a security service company so that, it wouldn't happen to anybody else.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you're out there doing the hard work that these sheriffs have failed to do for so long. More conversation the other day, it's sad and it's heartbreaking to hear that some of these sheriffs are got themselves wound up in debauchery and sin and all sorts of evil things, like pissing on women and all kinds of weird, out of order stuff.
Pissing on women.
You don't remember
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I heard he got
No,
fired from the force. Now he's no longer got the badge to protect him. He's out there loose and struggling to survive because he's weak
that?
now. Blackwell, I believe. Officer Blackwell, or used to be Officer Blackwell.
Interesting. Write that down.
Yeah, write that down, Dimmy. We actually got a lot of talk. I gotta fill Dimmy in here on our conversation the other day.
All right, then. If you want me, I can excuse myself then and give you guys the private space you need then.
The choice is yours.
Well, I don't mind hearing as well. My lips are sealed on any private matters as well. I know better than to talk about other people's affairs out there. Get yourself real hurt.
Absolutely. What I'll bet. I'll fill him in later.
It's alright.
How about another round of drinks then, since we're all here enjoying the saloon together?
Sure. I'll have a beer.
Absolutely.
What do you want? Whiskey? Bourbon? Rum?
Whiskey.
Vodka? Alright. How about you, sir?
I want to finish this beer I had in my bag here, but I think I'll have another beer, Jimmy, and I'll appreciate that. How much? You want $1 for it?
Oh, no, don't worry about it. You helped me out the other day.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
How's Lenny doing? I remember last night seeing he was intoxicated to all hell, falling over the place.
Yeah, well, he ain't been drinking as much since then, that's for sure. But he's doing good, you know. He's recovering quite well from the drinking, and been doing some great work.
That's good to
Pretty
hear.
happy with him. All right, here's your beer.
Well,
Thank you, Dimmy.
Mr. Price, I look forward to seeing the big changes you do in this foul state of Alexandria here. It's become such a dirty, muddied state, unfortunately, with all the criminals and crime out and about.
Oh yeah, we've seen it all. We've seen it all. We're making that change, one day at a time.
Law ain't gonna do it.
Actually reminds me, the other day, when I was in Blackwater, I think it was Jimmy, people were shouting your praise, if I remember right, back then in Blackwater, about the saloon. I remember Jimmy telling a story about some of the hard work you boys did to help the good folks of Alexandria out. Seems like your name's spreading pretty quickly for a week and a half.
We're doing good work. Word gets around. Of
And
course.
it does.
I wasn't discussing any particular details of the work we have been doing because, you know, that's so confidential. But just saying people are pleased. People are happy. Plenty more work rolling in.
You running
Yep.
this bar today, mister?
Sure. Can I get you?
Cigarettes, please.
Cigarettes? Gotcha. Be $1.50, please.
Oh, goddamn, alright. Could've got him more money. Alright, here we go.
Sorry, I'm having a little... There you go, sir.
There you are.
Enjoy.
Hey,
Plan
Jimmy,
to, not today.
did I tell you
Yeah.
about the other day how my horse was killed by natives? The Comanche over on the Great Plains?
Did not. No. But I heard the same thing earlier. A bunch of other people had some trouble with a Comanche, actually.
Yeah, they've been a real menace over there. Hooting, hollering, riding their horses. And they ambushed me on the canyonway there by the river. Lost my poor horse I paid so much money
Dakota
for.
River, right?
I believe it's Dakota River. I'm not 100% sure. The one right next to Blackwater opens out into the sea there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, well, I heard that they've been taken care of, but I also hear they're still around, so maybe there's people are actively
Well, it
fighting them.
happened today. A bunch of people got robbed by them. At least 2 people. One was robbed. One was held at arrow bow point. Try to stop him from hunting. Yeah, we got a little entry on these guys. I think I have to start another one. You know anything else about them? How many they are?
Well, when I was there's 4 of them, but I believe the leader wears a green, black, and white poncho. He's a little taller than the rest of them. They all use bows last I've seen, but if they're using guns now, that's a little more horrifying.
Nah, they said bows earlier as well, so I think they're sticking with that. Maybe some throwing axes with You said green and black poncho?
Green and black and white. The best part was, well, I guess the part that was looking for me is I ran up to the road and lucky enough Mr. Bill Brimstone was riding his carriage along and he let me ride all the way back to Blackwater safely out of harmless reach of those nasty natives.
And what was their motivation of killing your horse? They just decided to, or you were hunting, or what?
I don't like that they were surrounding me, and I pulled my pistol out saying that if there's going to be trouble, there's going to be trouble. So I did kind of escalate it a little bit there, but they were worried about me hunting in their lands on the way to the Great Plains, telling me not to touch the buffalo and things like that.
It's always a fucking buffalo. Jesus Christ.
Everybody's really protective over these fucking buffalo. I'm gonna start wearing their hides around.
Maybe they're just jealous because it's very good eating as well. You ever had buffalo before?
Oh yeah, I ate some.
Yeah, delicious.
Like the big son of a bitches left most of their carcasses out the wad, but I took a piece of a thigh once. It's not bad.
You said the Great Plains.
Yes, sir. I actually heard a Mexican fella say that one time he grounded up some of the buffalo meat and made buffalo tacos out of them. You ever had a taco before? I never had one myself.
Nope, can't say I have.
No. Taco.
What's a taco?
The way he explained it made it sound very delicious, but he said he grounded up some buffalo into a taco. Probably one of the dishes they serve back in Mexico or something.
Yeah. You have to excuse me, boys.
Sure. It's been quite the eventful weekend.
Well, it seems like you've bought a nice new jacket for yourself. Making some pretty good money then, I imagine.
My new uniform, yeah. I think the last time I saw you, we were with the red sashes, right? Kind of ditched that now.
Yeah, you were wearing red sashes, I remember now, yes, sir. And you were wearing like a shirt and some pants. Nothing too fancy like that leather you got there and pouches.
That's still my off-duty outfit. This is my on-duty stuff for when we're representing the civil security service, yeah. So it's quite nice, although, you know, people ask me if I'm hot wearing this in the sun, but you know what, I like it. I was sweltering like crazy down in the swamp earlier, though. Nearly took it off, but you know, I'm stubborn, I like it. It's the fur, you see?
It's probably damn near good enough to stop a bullet almost with that much padding.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about a bullet, but perhaps an arrow. So if we see any Comanches, maybe I'll survive the first hit and shoot them back.
If you're lucky, I've seen a Comanche shoot an arrow straight through someone before, so
Jesus. Maybe not then.
You want to be careful about that. They got a good strong pull on those bows they got there.
Not to be underestimated, that's for sure. Although some idiot tried to rob my friend Lenny the other day with nothing but a bow, and he wasn't even a Comanche or a native. He was a fucking white man around, like just like us. Lenny's out there just turning in some hunting. The guy comes up behind him and tells him to put his hands up with his bow drawn completely. So Lenny does, he puts his hands up. The guy just looses the arrow accidentally because he couldn't hold it anymore. Just kind of went into Lenny's like I don't know, torso, like somewhere harmless. Then he just turns around, pulls out a shotgun, and blows his fucking head off. And that was that. Completely dead.
Damn.
It's the funniest shit I ever heard. Fucking idiot.
Well, looks like that man learned his lesson and more, and found himself in the devil's grasp.
It was a great thing to hear about. I wish I could have seen it. Fucking idiot tries to rob a guy with a bow and doesn't even know how to use it. Some fucking has-been opportunist.
Must have been very desperate with the way the world's been going. And the good thing your boys are around in the civil security service to make sure we're all safe and sound at night, sleeping without a fear.
We do what the law won't, right? Law too busy telling people to slow down and park your horse here and don't run too fast. Fucking ridiculous. Ain't arresting the real criminals. Where the fuck are they when the crays are around? Turning a blind eye, I tell you.
Yeah. If you want, join me for a walk. We can go talk somewhere. A little more private.
About what?
I like whiskey that burns like I do below.
So I want to apologize to you, almost getting you in trouble in front of your boss there.
Oh, it's alright. That's perfectly fine. He's just a bit cautious is all.
I don't know worries.
Cautious.
He seemed a bit disappointing you there, and I felt bad.
Heard what you heard.
But
It's alright. Sometimes I disappoint him, but he still hires me, so I guess I'm doing something right.
Well, if he ever needs an extra gun, like I mentioned, do put a good word in for me, because I would like to make a better living for myself.
I would be glad to, you know. Look, I don't know what's happening right now, but I can tell you, I'm hoping sooner or later we are hiring, because we always use the extra man. You're definitely top of my list. I got a few people that want to join, you know. We're kind of getting a little bit of a name for ourselves. It seems like every fucking mercenary in town is asking, can we join? Can we join? This, Mr. Price obviously wants to be quite careful about the man he picks.
Well,
People
maybe
haven't worked out as well.
maybe in due time I can show myself to be a valuable asset. Perhaps you might be able to wield powerfully. If not, I don't have to continue on my lonesome and the small bits of scraps I pick up that you folks are too big for.
By one of his cows.
That'd be great.
Never go the way you hope to, do you?
I hope we end up working together sometime on a more permanent basis. It's been always been a pleasure.
That would be very nice, it would. Well, hopefully everybody who's gotten to unfortunately get in your way has learned their lessons that you folks are here to stay and make a name for yourselves.
I hope so for their sakes. Well, alright. I think I'm gonna have to turn in for the night.
Oh, one more
Getting
thing. You never mentioned to Mr. Price I know your campus, right? You probably wouldn't want to tell him that.
I probably would not, but you know, we move around quite often, so I don't think it's a huge deal. But you know what? Yeah, just in case, you know, I did pay you extra for your discretion, so just keep that on the down low, alright?
By the way things sound, he might be very disappointed to hear that. But yes, I understand.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to tell it myself, alright?
Well, I'll leave that up to you. Instead of some stranger. Well, Jimmy, you enjoy yourself. Get some nice, much needed rest.
Alright then.
Well, there you are, Sid.